Tim.
All right, good morning, Fort Lauderdale. Yes, so if you hadn't missed it, this is the wording of it may not be too obvious, but this is a attempt at a revised sharing ban. I'm not going to get too big into the pros and cons of this ordinance. I think its wording is fairly murky, and it's not really clear what some of the things are trying to do there. I guess we got like 5 or 6 weeks until the second reading, so unless y'all feel like explaining it in the middle of the night right now, we'll get to it. I would like to talk about the idea that people are supposed to take this seriously as a serious attempt to correct the wrongs of 2014 and all that stuff. And it is a little hard to take seriously for a number of reasons. First off, it took 2.5 years. That seems excessive. Got to remember this whole list now, so I'm just going to let my time play out. Secondly, it was done pretty much totally without the support or even knowledge or even any communication with the county homeless services, let alone independent volunteers who provide the vast majority of service, advocacy, and support for homeless people in Broward and Fort Lauderdale. Another interesting and very important thing to point out is that this is a outdoor events ordinance, and the original ordinance was a zoning ordinance, and there's no mention relating the two. So all you can determine from here is that there's already one sharing ban, and you're basically talking about passing another sharing ban that have conflicting rules. I expect you're probably going to have to work that one out by August, because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's see, what else do we got? The metal barricades that y'all put up outside Stranahan Park, like, I don't know, 36 hours ago. They're horrible and serve only one purpose, which is displace homeless people. So again, how are we supposed to believe that, you'll have good intentions with this? And another thing that I would definitely like to point out, which is often ignored, is that there are still at least 6 or 7 people, at least one of whom is here tonight, that has been facing criminal charges and retaining legal counsel for 2 years and 10 months for the criminal charges of being basically randomly picked out of a group of people sharing food in October and November of 2014, and they've been, going to these having the lawyers show for court dates that never progress anywhere for 2.5 years. There's been absolutely no communication or attempts by the courts or the city attorneys or anyone to drop those charges. So with that, I would say can't trust that, and good night, Chrome Bones.
David Hitchcock?
You kicked them out.